Hi guys, welcome back. Waving over your face. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. We are back with the series that I started and talked about in my last video.
Part 2.
Yes. If you didn't watch that, you should go back and watch it first because it just explains the very beginning, aka the friend zone. That's what the video is called, about our story and the beginning of our relationship. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe, click the button down below, give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy this. Want to see what happens after our initial friend zone time, then please keep watching. We ended the last video by saying, what? I forget. How did we end the last one?
We were going to the beach.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, so we ended the last video by telling you guys that he asked me to go basically on a date with him to the beach. I didn't want to go. I was running around, didn't know what to do, but I ended up agreeing. And I already stated that he picked me up and took me to the beach. And the car ride was fine. I think we listened to country music probably mostly.
Yeah, definitely listened to country music, talked.
Yeah.
Wasn't awkward.
I mean, we were friends, so nothing was like awkward then. We get to the beach. We just start our day, set our stuff up. We go to get lunch, which is pizza at Spinner's if you've ever been to Sea Isle. And he bought my lunch.
Bought her lunch. That's when you know it's a date. When you buy.
Yeah.
When you buy.
I think I tried to like buy my own, and you're like, no, I got it. And
when you buy a girl pizza, that's when you know it's real.
True. So he got my pizza. We ate that. We were having like a good time. I mean, you know, there's like this weird vibe now because it's like a date, but we're friends.
Right. Which
led to like us. I don't know if you were like, want to go on a walk on the beach. I forget.
Yeah, I was the one that initiated that.
Okay. Yeah. And we're
you
like,
probably wouldn't have wanted to.
This is us. This is how normal like couples would take a walk on the beach. This is us.
Yeah, we were pretty far apart.
Pretty far apart, not holding hands. Like,
hey, how you doing over there?
We went on a walk and it was just kind of awkward because it was weird that we were that far away, and I don't know. Like, and then we're like laying next to each other like on our towels, and I feel like, and it's also like you're going to the beach, so like you're in a bathing suit, you know? Like, I don't know.
Oh yeah, I know.
Okay. So the first date was awkward in the sense of like the walk and just like because of the fact that we were such good friends and then we're clearly making it a date. I feel like that's what made it like kind of awkward in those weird times where we didn't know how to act. Like if we're walking on the beach, like if we weren't on a date and we were just with friends, like we'd be walking normally, but now it's like we're on a date and we're good friends and we like didn't know what to do pretty much. We drove back, everything was fine, conversations again, country music, blah blah blah. Then this was on Sunday. The next day, Monday, you texted me.
I think I said something about had a great time. I probably definitely said something about I want to talk about maybe a second date or talk about how
he like mentioned that he wanted to like have a talk.
Yeah, which bad idea probably.
Yeah, it was just like saying it like makes the whole thing weirder than just being like, oh, I had a good time, you know?
Probably should just cut it there.
Yeah. So then I'm like, oh my god, I hate when like things are anticipated like that. So we were at the gym. And I was done coaching. I think he was done working out.
Then it was this awkward, like, are you leaving first or am I leaving first? Like,
and I knew he was going to try to talk to me out there in the parking lot.
I think you tried to, like, peace out before I even noticed.
I did. I was, like, walking to my car and I was like, I hate, like, weird conversations now that have been, like, discussed. We're going to have the conversation. So I knew it was coming. And he just came up to me and I think he was, like...
So...
He started to say something...
Yeah, I don't remember exactly what I said, but you just came out and said, first off, I hate awkward shit. And she said those exact words.
Yeah, I really did, because I just had that feeling in me where I'm, like, uncomfortable because, I don't know, I felt like I should just get it off my chest.
Which was actually probably good, because I think it just took the tension off of both of us.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
So then it was just like, all right, you want to go on a second date? Yeah,
basically then he did say in person, like, he had a good time on our date, blah, 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 and asked if I wanted to go on a second date, and I said...
Which I already had planned out, so I had a second date planned out after the beach.
Yeah, he had Florida Georgia Line tickets, so asked me to go to the concert to see them. And I said yes. So then, a few days later, this is still before 4th of July, this is like the week of leading up to it.
The concert, this was probably like July, or end of June.
Yeah.
The concert was July 9th, I think.
Yeah.
And so...
And this is still before July 4th, so a few days before that. Then I go down with one of my best friends to Sea Isle again.
The first weekend of July, right?
Yeah, right before July 4th.
Yes.
And this is like after the date, and there was no first kiss, there was no like holding hands, nothing. But I all of a sudden had realized now that I was like really
falling,
interested in like pursuing this. Yeah. But I mean, I would say like falling yet because yeah. So I go with my friends and I get kind of lit and I drunk texted.
The kissy face.
The emojis were what gave me away. Nothing like
kissy face, the heart eyes.
We were just having a normal conversation. I would throw in like flirty emojis, like a heart, like heart eyes, kissy.
You know it's serious if you get the red heart. You know it's real.
Yeah, and I was like just sending all these emojis, and apparently that's when he knew he was in. Yeah, and I'm like, oh.
I was like back home acting like Mr. Cool over here, like.
And I was like dying the next day. I'm like, oh my god. And so now like us seeing each other again is even like more weirdly anticipated because I had been sending him all these emojis. He probably knew I was drinking, but now he knows that like I'm vibing back, so I'm sending all these emojis. Yeah. So now it's like even more tension the next time we see each other. Like what is happening? What is the situation? Yeah. And on 4th of July, one of the families from our gym has a 4th of July party.
Compos. They're all banging 4th of July party. Yeah.
So then you got there late or did I?
I was working. You were there earlier. I came after work.
Oh yeah, at the time he worked at a boat rental.
Yeah, little summer college job there.
So I was already there. He came. Did you or did you not buy that shirt for that night?
Yeah, I did. Bought the shirt and all the jeans I actually had.
He bought a shirt for 4th of July.
For her.
We both had already discussed that we were going to the compost, so he knew I was going to be there. I knew he was going after work. Right. He bought this shirt. It was maroon, I remember, with the flowers on it. Yep. And you're wearing jeans and you're wearing your blue Vans. Anyways, so he comes walking in, and like, I see him. And I can tell he's like dressed fresh, like he just got that shirt. I mean, I didn't know that, but I was
haircut,
like, the outfit was, his hair was done.
Yeah, it was all.
That wasn't like
I was coming in, meeting business. Yeah. Like, this is gonna be the night.
At the party, I mean, we hugged, we were talking, I think we played some games together. We take a picture together.
Oh, really?
He posts the picture of us that night.
I think before, like, the party, we even left the party.
No, because remember you were trying to make the caption in the Jeep?
Right. right.
So we take a picture together. I, being the nice person I am and not judging him, this is how we knew it was real from the start. I take the picture of him because he's like, oh, like put whatever filter on it you want or whatever. And I edit it, I edit out his sweaty pits. Oh my god, my camera keeps shutting off. So we get there and it's raining and we're like, oh geez, are we gonna go watch them? And then we decided to. We brought a blanket, I think.
Yeah, I had one. I had a blanket in the back.
So we went with Haley and Kyle. We all like kind of sat together. We started out sitting just like next to each other. Yeah. And we're like, and I don't know.
I feel like Haley like kind of like.
I thought I just like went up and like sat.
You might, yeah.
I like made the move there basically and just like went and sat in front of him. Yeah. I think like your legs were out like this, and I just like went and sat like in between his legs, and I was like up against him then.
Right, yeah.
And then you like had your arms around me and we were like cuddling.
It's true.
For like the fireworks, and it was like pouring rain the entire time. It was actually pretty cute. Right. Then the fireworks are over. Now we're like clearly like, we know that we're like cuddly and stuff.
Little next step, yeah.
Yeah. Then we drive home, and in the car before we leave, that's when he's posting this pic.
That's when I posted the pic,
right. On Instagram. And he's like, oh, what should I make the caption? Nothing beats the 4th with her.
Yeah.
That was his caption with like the side smirk. Like the like
with a little smirk face.
Yeah, and I was like, oh my god, aggressive, but okay, I see you. Then we drove home singing country music the whole way, specifically what song?
Playing with Fire.
Yeah, by Jordan Sparks and Thomas Rhett.
Right, yes.
And he kept wanting me to like sing it with him. And I wouldn't.
It's a duet, so I was trying to do the dude part, and I was
like, I clearly knew the words. I was like singing it, but then he's like, "Oh, like let's sing it like as a duet," and like he would sing it, and then I didn't want to sing. Like,
and then she would just snitched out.
Then we get back to my house, like my parents, and I'm like, "Oh, do you want to come inside for a little bit?" And he was like, "Yeah, this is
it." And I grab your sweatshirt.
So I'm like walking in front of him, and I'm like walking into the house.
And I grab...
And he like grabs my arm?
I like grab your arm and I turn you around.
He like grabbed my arm and like turned me around.
And then I go in. Go in for the first kiss.
Then he kissed me, yep.
It was a good one.
Yeah. That was the first kiss after a little magical night.
In her garage. Her parents' garage.
Yep. I just kissed Mark Repture. Before that, I'd only ever looked at him as a friend. And now I'm like, I like him. Mm-hmm. So that was our nice little, like, that was more first date-ish.
Right, yeah.
Like, we cuddled, we smooched, we watched.
That was probably the
together.
true first date, but
yeah,
the first time we were kind of on a date was that first beach trip.
Yeah, we called that our first beach trip. Well, we'll tell you guys about in the next video is our next beach trip, which was the following week,
and the concert,
and how we started dating. I wasn't expecting it at all because it's not like we were like weirdly sitting next to each other. I was like going to walk in the garage and he grabbed me, so I kind of liked that you did it like that.
Yeah.
So if you want to keep watching and know what happens next on the beach date, how we start dating, and our concert together, then watch the next video. Thank you guys for watching. Good night.
Peace.
We're going to bed. Merry Christmas.